Finding a mouse was a tough journey. There are tons of options available and even more opinions. And to top it off, I wasn't even planning on upgrading my mouse. It's just that my previous one, the Razer Death Adder Elite, started showing signs of the double-clicking issue, and it was starting to become a little bit of a nuisance. So to help you on your journey, I decided to try out the Razer Viper Ultimate for a couple of months and wanted to share my experience. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Aman. I'm a software engineer and I make videos to share my love and understanding of tech with you. In today's video, I will be reviewing the Razer Viper Ultimate, and without further ado, let's begin. The first thing you'll notice with this mouse is just how minimal it is. It has both form and function in spades. It features an ambidextrous design, and it does so by having two side buttons on each side. And as a plus, they are comfortable to reach without much adjustment required. Also, the mouse is well balanced, it feels centered, and as a result, it is comfortable to hold and glide around without much fuss. On the bottom, it features a charging pin for the optional charging dock, a compartment for the USB receiver, a power switch, and a DPI cycle button. The mouse feet are virgin grade PTFE, which has less friction than the standard PTFE material, and are recognized by their white color. However, the mouse does not come with extra feet. On the front center of the mouse, there is a port to plug in to charge the mouse or use it wired. Due to its narrow size, it doesn't support every third-party cable on the market, so be wary of that. Personally, I would recommend the optional charging dock since it does remove some of the annoyances that you may encounter. At 75 grams, this is an exceptionally light mouse, and coming from the Death Adder Elite, it is almost immediately noticeable. I know it sounds silly to talk about the weight of a mouse, but when you hold it for the first time, it feels as if it's shallow and there's really nothing inside of this. Its weight allows it to enter the ultra lightweight category, and it may be comfortable for those quick reflex games. And from my personal experience, I still perform the same in first-person shooters. Badly. But with that said, I can't deny the comfort that I did experience from the day-to-day usage from the mouse. Comfort is a divisive topic since it depends on a few factors, such as your hand size and the type of grip you hold your mouse with. Personally, I use the palm grip and I have medium-sized hands, and the mouse is comfortable in most cases. Though I find my thumb would glide against the mouse pad since I have a tendency not to put my thumb against the side button. The optical switches have a nice click to them and are light enough to register fast clicks. The scroll wheel feels rigid and there is resistance during a scroll. I honestly wish there was a means to control the resistance since I would prefer it to be a little smoother. The textured grip on the scroll wheel feels nice to the touch too. The optical switches was a big factor on why I considered the Razer mouse line of products since it eliminates the possibility of a double click issue. Previously, the Razer line of products and the current Logitech line of products feature a mechanical switch which send an electric signal once physical contact is made. This results in multiple signals being sent, and this is mitigated by debounce delay software. And this is what leads to the double click issue. With optical switches, there is no physical contact that is required to register a click. Instead, when you click the mouse, a shutter opens and an infrared light beam is passed through. This results in actuation at the speed of light, or simply a very low click latency, and more importantly, a single signal, thus eliminating the double click issue altogether. The switches themselves are rated to last about 70 million clicks. There are two ways to connect the mouse. For wired, simply plugging it in with the provided USB cable to the narrow slot on the front would be fine. As for wireless, there is a USB dongle with astonishingly low latency and responsiveness. I was a wireless skeptic. Prior to this, I did own a wireless mouse a long while ago, and honestly, it was just a horrible experience. There would be a delay in registering clicks or just a high latency in general. It was far more inconvenient than convenient. And if you are a wireless skeptic like I was, I can assure you that they have come a long way and you really have nothing to fear or worry about. In fact, it's an enjoyable experience altogether. Battery itself is rechargeable, though I would have preferred an interchangeable battery. One, for convenience, and two, just over time, it is very likely that the battery will hold less charge as time goes on, and as a result, you'll have to upgrade it or replace it at some point in the future. And in a way, it is planned obsolescence. For about 8 to 10 hours of usage per day, the battery is good for about a day and a half, and I charge it when the mouse hits about 20 to 30%. It doesn't take too long to charge, however, to avoid waiting for it to charge while I'm at the desk, I charge it overnight. The nice thing about the mouse is that it does auto shut off to preserve the battery life. The mouse could tell the battery performance based on the color scheme, or you can check out the battery level through the Synapse software. The Razer software is one of the reasons why I hesitated the most to go with their product, given just how clunky and bloated the software itself is. I'm not sure if this is the same for Logitech products. However, it does offer the means to customize the mouse itself, either through remapping or also the lights. Personally, I haven't really played around with it. I kept things as default as possible. The only thing I really do use it for is to check the battery level of the mouse. If you are a Mac user, then the Viper Ultimate is not supported by Razer Synapse 2.0, which is the only compatible software for Mac OS. Instead, I would recommend using Razer Mac OS, which is an open source project that allows you to see the battery level and customize the lights. It does not support button remapping. There are also reports that the right side buttons do not work on the Mac OS either, so I would tread lightly if you are a left-handed user. The link to the Razer Mac OS project will be in the description below. The Razer Viper Ultimate is a great lightweight mouse to use. It has minimal looks and is made with quality in mind. I will also be reviewing the Razer Basilisk Ultimate, so stay tuned for that video next. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also press the bell icon to stay up to date with my latest videos. And in the meantime, check out these other videos that you may find interesting as well. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Take care.